Hello everybody, welcome to my presentation of ICMP protocol, the Internet Control Message Protocol. The ICMP protocol is the most basic protocol for the IP. In the ICMP can sending control messages between different network devices and can doing the error report. And the ICMP provides the most basic functions of the IP network. So we need to understand the ICMP, how ICMP is worked well. Okay, and in this chapter, first we will discuss in which scenario the ICMP protocol will be used, and then the ICMP have different types. Okay, different message types. Okay, and how are these message types? We will list it, and then explain two most famous network tools, ping and traceroute. That is based on ICMP. How it is worked. Okay, and how the ICMP is worked. The ICMP can sending messages and then can return messages between different network devices. Okay, of course, ICMP have different message types. Okay, for example, first, the messages for routing informations. For example, in the host, we can configure IP address and then network masks. And then for this device to communicate with other device on different network, should specify the gateway, okay? But in this network, there are two gateways. Gateways router 2, and then this is router 1. The router 1's IP address is 10.0.0.100, and the router 2's address is 10.0.0.200. And then, which gateway should be configured on this host? Yeah, the host can only configure one gateway address. Then, in this device, we configured 100. So, all the packets destination for the other network should forwarding to R1, okay? But now, if host A has a packet destined for this address, that's the 20.0.0.1, then host A did not know this network is behind R2, did not know. So the host A still sending the packet to R1. Then the R1, this is the router. The R1 knows this network is behind R2. So the R1 will sending the packet back to R2, and then the R2 will forwarding this packet to server A. And then this is a process, but in this process, we can see the packet sending to R1 and then R1 sending back. This is not a best route. That's not optimal route. This is a suboptimal route. So the R1 knows this packet going this interface and then going back. So the R1 will sending an ICMP message. This message we call the ICMP redirect message. That means inform the host A that this is the wrong gateway for this network 20.0.0.0 and then /24. Okay, for this network, you should not forwarding to me. You should forwarding to the 200 to R2. Okay, then when host A received this message, then in host A will change the gateway to 200, but only for this network. Only for this network. So when the next time the host A have a packet destination for this network, this packet we are sending direct to R2. Okay, not going to R1 again. Okay, this is one type, one scenario that the ICMP message is used. Yeah, ICMP redirect. Okay, this is the one function of ICMP. Okay, another function, that's the diagnostics. That's the famous tools is the ping. Okay, the ping use the two messages, ICMP echo request and the ICMP echo reply. When the host A wants to test if the destination server is exist or not, or is up or down, then you can use ping and then following by the IP address of this server. Then, of course, this is the IP address. Then host A will sending out an ICMP echo request message, and then the network will forwarding this packet destination for the IP address you have specified in this command. Then reached server, and then the server, if this server is up, then will reply using the ICMP echo reply. Of course, if this server is down, then no one will reply. Then the host A knows this IP address is up or down. If up, there's a reply. If down, there's no reply. Okay, this is the ICMP message used in scenario of diagnostic to test, to check if the network is working correctly. Okay, this is associating with the ping application. Okay, this is a command, use the ping. The ping is usually is supported by any platform, any OS. That's the Windows support, that's the Linux support, and the router, the Huawei's router also support. Okay. Then another scenario, that's the report errors. Report errors. Okay. When the packet from the host A to the destination, to the server, is forwarding in the network, but when in this router, maybe something happened, maybe some error happened, the packet is destroyed, or the link is bandwidth is used up, the link is congested, and then this packet cannot be forwarded again, and then this packet is dropped. Then, if the packet is dropped, this router will sending an ICMP error report to the source. The source is host A. This error report will tell the source what is happened. Okay, this information is destination unreachable. That means in the router, in this router, for example, router 2, in the router 2's routing table, there's no route items for the destination. Okay, then this packet is dropped. Okay, this is the scenario used by ICMP to report errors. Okay, these are three scenarios how ICMP is used. Okay, then we can see the format of the ICMP. The ICMP is carried in IP. Okay, we can see this is the Ether frame, the Ether2 frame. The Ether2 frame, there's a type field that's the 800, and then this value means this is an IP packet. Okay, then in the IP packet, there's a field we have discussed in previous. There's a field we call the protocol. The protocol, the value, if the value is equal 1, that means it's an ICMP message. And then this is the format of ICMP. Okay, the most important part is the ICMP type and then the code. As we can see, the ICMP have different message types to control the route selection, to report errors, and so on. Okay, this is the different types. And then the code. The code is to describe this type. Okay, of course, some type did not need a code, such as the ping, echo request, and the echo reply. But some types, for example, the packet is dropped, then you need to describe the reason. The reason is described in this code. What reason caused this packet will be dropped? Okay, then the checksum to tell this packet is not destroyed when sending from source to destination. Okay, and then other parameters depending on the different types. Some types need some other parameters. For example, redirect. Redirect means you point to the wrong gateway. You need to point to another gateway. So the another gateway parameter should specify here. Okay, this is the other parameters, but it's depending on ICMP type. Other types such as the echo request, echo reply did not need it. Okay, and then we go to the type and the code. This is an example of the ICMP type and the code. Okay, these types are used widely. First, echo reply and echo request. Okay, the type and the code always 0 because echo reply and echo request did not need a code. The type is 0 and 8. And then another type is to report the packet is dropped. Then the code describes the different reasons. Yeah, network unreachable, the host unreachable, and then 2, protocol unreachable, and then port unreachable. And there's different reasons make this packet is dropped. And then the 5 is redirect. Redirect the packet into to different gateway. I'm not the correct gateway for this packet. Then please redirect to other gateways. Okay, this is a 5. Okay.